Hello everyone, this is the Shitcoin Detective, and today let's take a look at this token called USD9, which has been airdropped to a bunch of people. And we are onto something. I think we found a crypto criminal enterprise which has trying to sell us legitimately looking tokens, on the surface legitimately looking tokens, and we got them. We got them by corroboration, basically. So they airdropped 280,000 people with this token called USD9, which is it's a failed scam airdrop, because what happened in the meantime is that the owner of this token basically sold their tokens and pulled the liquidity. So if you're trying to sell your 9,999 USD9 token, then you only get $4 for it. So obviously something went wrong. If we take a look at Bootcoin, we can see that what went wrong was that someone sold. So the actual sellers were only one address. This is the person who created the token. So it's the the developer who launched the token, and then he placed the liquidity, and I don't know if he was unable to remove the liquidity for some reason, but basically he sold his tokens back to PancakeSwap after launching the token and after making the airdrop. This is not the interesting part. If we go to the USD9 website, this is still not the interesting part, because we've seen this website several times. The interesting part is when we go and take a look at the page source, because if we look at the source code of this website, we can at the very top we can see two sets of tokens here that I'm going to mark and zoom in a little bit. So we can see here a whitelist and a blacklist of tokens. And if we take a look at the whitelisted tokens, then we can see that, for example, this token is going to be SafeMoon. So it is, although they will not be able to steal these tokens, because right now SafeMoon has 100% tax on each transaction. Nevertheless, they will try to do that. If we look at other tokens, for example, this one is Yoshi. It's a relatively successful token, not a big deal. But I've looked at some of these tokens, and yeah, basically they are targeting on the whitelist tokens that are legit. So these tokens are, for example, the Australian Shepherd token. It's a relatively successful token that they are targeting. So obviously what we can deduct from that is they would like to get the tokens which are on the whitelist. However, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tokens listed on the blacklist, and if we take a look at them, then the second to last token that I've highlighted here is the MetaMask token. The one with the cringy name and with the website that I've investigated in the past and concluded that it's a scam. So the MetaMask token, working with the metamask.io, which the token valuation looks impressive, but it's not. They don't have 140 million token. It's all a scam. So we saw that we investigated this token, and it clicked to me that why wouldn't they want these tokens? Because so why wouldn't they want to steal those tokens from your wallet, even if they are So what essentially we have here is that the scammers themselves in their source code are confirming the existence of it's 4, not 5, 4 different scams. So I'm going to open the website of these 4 scams, list them, and I'm going to put them in the video description, so you know that when you come across that, then don't buy an ICO or IDO because they themselves confirm that it's something that they don't want to take. The scammers don't want to take your tokens. Now, it would make sense that, you know, they wouldn't run this unless they had a reason, right? Just take every token from your wallet, and then they sort it out if it's valuable or not. They have a very good reason why they don't want to take these tokens from your wallet. And it's a scammer that we are talking about. So yeah, I think this requires more investigation. I wouldn't be surprised if these scams would be like connected somehow. Maybe they're running by the same group or the same people that are, you know, there has been a few articles that I read online that was saying that these scams are run by a certain country which are trying to raise money for military operations, which is quite scary, to be honest. So yeah, I'm going to open these 4 token pages and the websites for them. So the first token that we found was the token Terk. I'm not sure. It's claiming to be a Coinbase meme token Terk, and we can see that and very much airdrop looking transactions are happening with it, with lots of orders seem to be showing up. So they don't want to take one of these tokens, and it's very likely to be a scam. The next token that they don't want to take is something called MetaKings, which has a, you know, relatively cryptocurrency-wise impressively looking website, and 440,000 orders. Interestingly, if I'm looking at these transactions, then you know, if you try to buy a token with BNB, you get 0 tokens. So I don't know what this means. You have to look a little bit more into these transactions, because honestly, analyzing what these tokens done by themselves would take the service of this video. I think I have to do that one by one. And then we have, of course, the MetaMask token, which we already looked at. This has nothing to do with MetaMask. This has nothing to do with Elon Musk. And the groups which have 1 million bots in them, you know, you don't want to invest into this, right? If you've seen this, this is a token that I already looked at. So the last token that it was flagged as blacklisted, it was this Flag Network Finance. So according to the website, it's blockchain network for the world, whatever that means. Decentralized blockchain network. So they are running that on the Binance Smart Chain. Well, you know, if you put enough buzzwords together, then maybe it means something. Right now, it's a sort of IDO, ICO phase. So I'm not sure if you can buy this. I will take a closer look at these other 3 tokens that I haven't looked at before. Otherwise, I'll leave them in the video description and I'll mark them as scam for now. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, then these are the ways you could support the channel. So donations, bottom right corner, or video description. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, or buy an NFT that I made. And if you don't like me, join me on Telegram. There is more than 600 people there now. I wish you safe trading and take care, everyone.